I'm just keep this nice and short and sweet. So basically, I felt like very overwhelmed. Social media can do that to you, and it's not just because of social media, because I don't let like what's going on social media really dictate how I feel. But I am an empath, and I told y'all that in another video, therapy and all that other stuff, and my job and all that. So here we go. I work as a nurse, as many of you already know, and my job, I already had like issues because I'm a very strong person, strong personality, and I take my job very serious when it comes to advocating for patients. So I speak up a lot, and like sometimes that can be a bad thing because people don't want you to speak up. You would think they would because, you know, you're taking care of people, but at the end of the day, it's still a business to them, you know? So that's neither here nor there. I was working through it, going through therapy and learning how not to internalize everything. You know, I went PRN and I picked up shifts based on my availability instead of working full time and feeling like I was forced to do specific shifts and work with certain people. Nutshell, I was working during COVID. When I first worked during COVID, they didn't have enough PPE. I have 4 kids at home, and be honest with you, I'm no hero. Like I said in my other video, that's my job. I love taking care of people and helping people and basically, you know, doing what I do. But my first responsibility is my kids. So after going in there, seeing that we was reusing N95 mask, which is the respiratory air droplet mask, I decided, you know, I ain't coming back until y'all get PPE. So I didn't go back until they got PPE. I went to work again, and I realized that there was a lot of people had COVID at my job. So I felt uneasy. Every time I went to work, I would come home and I would be paranoid for weeks because I was scared that I had contracted it. What's the point of keeping my kids home? My kids are still remote learning. They never went back to school since March last year. The sense of keeping them home, if I'm gonna go out every day to work and bring it home. We have COVID patients. We have nurses with COVID. My likelihood of getting it is higher than many people who work at other jobs, which is still high for y'all, you know? Decided I'm not going back in. I'm just gonna have to wait it out, you know? And my job kept sending me threatening letters stating that I would be fired. They will terminate me if I do not go back to work. So I said, you know what, Lord, I was letting it stress me out. And then I realized, I was like, Tiffany, you barely pick up shifts anyway. I pick up shifts, you know, as I need it. So I decided, you know, go on and let them fire me. My immune system is not the best. I have asthma. I have 4 kids, 3 out of the 4 have asthma, and my husband has asthma. So, you know, and not for nothing, when they get sick, they get sick. So I know that this virus can likely take us out, all right? So I decided to choose my family over working. And it was a hard decision because even though I didn't work full-time hours all the time, I had a job. So if I decide if something happens, I could pick up shifts, you know? So that was making me uneasy. I got the letter about 2 weeks ago, or a week and a half ago, maybe 2 weeks ago now, that they have terminated me because I did not pick up any shifts. And like I said, a lot of nurses have COVID at my job, and we have COVID patients. The amount of people contracting it out here is very high because we never really lowered the amount, and we were one of the first states to reopen very quickly in April. I don't know, I felt a way about it, and then I had personal issues, family issues with, you know, things going on with my family, not my internal family, but my extended family, and that took a hold of me personally. And then I was just really exhausted because I was pulled so many ways. You know, I'm doing this full time now. I'm an influencer, content creator, whatever you want to call me, blogger, full time now. So I decided, hey, Tiff, you got to be serious about this. You got to pitch. You got to do a lot of things. You can't wait for brands to reach out to you. So I've been pitching. I've been having campaigns. I've landed the biggest campaign of my content creator career last month in October. And I don't know, it was just basically confirmation to me that, Tiffany, you're on the right path. God is making a way for you. You just have to stay steadfast, and you have to always learn how to pivot if you're going to be an entrepreneur. So I continue to work my behind off. And I've been granted a lot of opportunities, and I can thank nobody but the Lord for that, because I was really scared. My husband, obviously, he always has my back in any situation. We spoke about it together. We do therapy together. We spoke about it with the therapist. We've came up with a plan, and we just been praying about it. Every day we pray. So, you know, I know God is not going to give me more than what I can handle. So we're here. I started coaching one-on-ones on Instagram, and I'm willing to do it here. I don't know a lot about YouTube yet. I just been creating. I know consistency pays off in anything you do in life. So at the end of the day, I've been consistent for, I want to say, 7 months, 8 months on YouTube, and we are now at over 900 subscribers. And if I was as consistent on YouTube as I am on Instagram, I'm pretty sure I would be higher than that. But numbers don't mean that much to me. I just want to be able to give you guys content that you guys can relate to. I am not perfect. I am not trying to be. And I have issues just like anybody. So I just took some time off to just enjoy my family. Binge watch trash TV. I started watching Real Housewives of Potomac. I watched Married at First Sight, and I was loving it. So I watched 2 seasons of Married at First Sight. The first one on Netflix, and then the next season that was currently on regular television. And then I watched Real Housewives of Potomac. That's real trash TV. Them girls is crazy as all hell. Okay. And I'm just watching movies, enjoying my family. So I enjoyed those weeks off because I really needed it. I needed to regroup and plan and just have time for myself, you know. So that's why I was basically gone. And now I'm feeling like I have so much things I want to do now on here. And it won't just be with hair, because I don't want to limit myself to just hair, because I'm more than just my hair. Okay. So I can give you advice about mom stuff, children stuff, relatable things, have discussions with the girls as teenagers, so other moms out there that have teenagers can learn how to communicate with their teenagers, or just learn what they're thinking if they don't have that open communication with their teenager. I'm going to be doing so many journeys that I want to bring you guys along with. So I don't want to limit myself. So on that note, we are going to be doing Vlogmas this year. I'm so excited. I don't know what we're going to post every single day of December, but we're going to try it. And I just hope you guys stay tuned and stay along for my personal growth and our growth as a community, because not for nothing, like, I love to know about y'all too. It's not just a one-way thing. So, yeah, so I'll be doing a live soon. We'll have a giveaway when I hit 1,000 subscribers. And that's basically it. It's just been one of those times, you know. I think our mood and our mental health has been fluctuated so many times this year between COVID, the election. Oh yeah, and the election did play a part on why I took a little break too, because it was a lot. It was a lot. I've seen some weird, crazy stuff because Kamala Harris was here in Fort Worth, and we did go to the rally, me and my daughter. We stumbled upon it, and it was crazy. It was so much people going against each other, Trump supporters and Biden supporters. And it left me feeling like, dang, what is this world coming to? We got the pandemic. We don't know if we're going to be able to travel or just be normal again. Like, this is our new norm. And then we have our president, who is a complete fool. Like, I'm not saying like I just don't agree with a lot of things he does as a person, morally, integrity. When it comes to political stuff, I really don't even feel like he matched when it comes to politics. So it is what it is. If you're a Trump supporter, oh, I'll do that. But anyway, that's basically that. And I had to take off for that because I was just like, it's too much going on. You can't have an opinion on social media. People try to like, they want to fight you if you don't agree with them. And it's like, you ever heard of opinions? It's a difference between opinions and then there's facts. And then people want to throw opinions as facts and facts as opinions. And it's just retarded. It's retarded. So I took a little break. I did obviously enforce voting because that's something that I am very vocal about even before the elections. When, as a Black community, we have to make sure that we vote local elections and our presidential elections, because the only way you're going to see change is if you're making sure that you're consistent with that. The local elections are going to take care of what's happening in our communities, making sure that we appoint people that care about us into these positions, so that you can see maybe less black shootings for no reason, just because we're Black, you know. So all of that matters, and I feel like because I'm passionate about that on a regular, like I told you, I have a little bit of PTSD because I'm scared for my husband. I'm going to speak about it on my platform because I believe in it. Anything I believe in, I speak about. So that's basically that. I'm always going to be an advocate for voting. I'm not going to tell you who to. I'm on Pinterest as well, and I have a blog, a website, www.tiffofalltrades.com. And I am offering coaching. As you can see, if you've been following me on Instagram, you know that I've been doing paid partnerships and working with brands since the beginning of my career, since 1,000, 2,000 followers. So I know how to get paid as a micro influencer, and for those who have double digits. So if you are interested in that, make sure you click the link down below in the description box and schedule you a consultation. And I have more than one package if you are lost and just want to become a creator. So thank you all for watching.